Okay, so here we go again. Am I assuming that it failed within the time that I switched it off? Just if you want to let me know, that'd be great. Okay, so did it fail the moment I stopped? I expected Tom to call me, but I suspect he's busy. So we are here again. We're going to try once more. This is attempt 2. I'm going to try once more and then I will just video the workout. It is a 20-minute hit. So is Andrew and Lorna getting, did you get a connection failure last time? Just give me a thumbs up if you did. I'll give you plenty of time to get ready, but if you can thumbs up me, that'd be grand. I don't want to frustrate people's times because I'm really aware that also people are trying to homeschool, work, etc, etc. So it matters more that I can, when you want it, give you, this is going to be a 20-minute moment. The reason I'm live streaming is because it's much easier to keep the video alive for some reason, whereas when I try and upload, sometimes it doesn't let me upload. So it's okay this time. Let's hope. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer, so it's now 10 past 10. I can't believe it. Give me the thumbs up the moment things aren't going as they should and could. So I repeat, you will need weights. We'll actually start lying on your back once we get going. I'm going to give it another couple of minutes because it's not worth me thinking it's happening and it's not. So you'll be lying on your back. If you want to lie on your back already and keep listening to me, you'll be doing your breathing activity and we're going to do the 100 position to start with. So you all know how to lie on your back. The other thing I can say about this workout is only participate using weights if indeed you're used to using weights. The other thing I can say is whenever you're lying on your back and feet are up in the air, then you know that you need to get it so that your lower back is in imprint. The rules that apply are don't let anything be felt in your back, and if in doubt, create great breathing activity once lying on your back with your legs in the air. So for those of you that are just kind of getting into position and want to make the most of these moments, have yourself lying on your back, have your knees up in the direction of your chest initially, and because yesterday's workout was quite intense on the hamstrings and glutes, I did do it 3 or 4 times, so maybe that's why I'm feeling it. Don't be afraid of pulling your knees into your chest, but breathe deeply in and out as though there's a baby rolling of your lower back. I will come to the mat in a minute, just when I feel more sure that this has gone beyond the 2-minute moment, because that's the point where it seems to fail, okay? For those lying on your back, if you then want to either have your feet up off the floor in tabletop, tabletop is legs bent, up above the hips and legs tight together for this moment. Make sure you've pulled your chin in. Remember, we are going to be using weights, okay? What I'm going to do now is I am going to go and, she says, I daren't leave the screen. I'm going to go and be leading you from the mat. I am videoing on another device as of this moment on, okay? So if we miss this, it'll be on another device. So here's hoping all will be well. Don't worry, I'm just trying to get this other device on. When you're home working, trust me, it's rather hard, but I daren't do this in case the connection fails. Although, right now, good at the minute. So, I haven't left you. I just really do need to make sure I video. I've set it all up, I just need to make sure it's active. Okay. So, you're lying on your back. You've got your handheld weights and my other video is imperfectly ready, having had it already. Okay, so first position, I've already said lying on your back. For those that have been here for a while, it won't have done you any harm, but this is the full video. You're lying down. Your weights, just pop them to one side for now, but don't forget to use them if indeed you're using them. Otherwise, we're going to exhale, roll up, check you've got your imprint, check that everything's level, bring one leg Then the second leg up in the air, feet are together, you're in an imprint of the spine. Inhale, roll down, breathe out, come back up again. Breathe in and roll down. Breathe out and back up. The workout that we're going to do, keep doing that, is actually quite intense on the legs. I will take you down to hands and knees in between strenuous bits, just to stretch the back, but it won't be for long. Okay, I'm now adding curling up and pushing my legs straight. If you want to put your hands behind your head, roll down, elbows wide open, roll up, elbows in, legs straight. Inhale, roll the head, neck and shoulders down. Exhale, it's your rib cage, bending breath out, legs straighten. You are in imprint of the lower back. You're not jamming your lower back against the floor, you're just working with the lower back imprinted. Check that everything's symmetrical. Next time you come down with the head, neck and shoulders, stay. A quick warm up for the obliques. Take your left leg down, keeping it bent, and then put your right leg so that it's level with the other thigh. So I've got one bent leg, one straight leg, but my thigh bones are level. With my right leg out straight and my left leg on the floor, I exhale and pull my left arm up and over. So you've got your oblique warm up. You've got to breathe with this. It's just a warm up for the spine. It's to activate everything. Breathe out as you curl up. Inhale back down. You're still in imprint gentle. And last time. And then we change legs. Change arms. So now I've got my left leg up in the air and my right arm behind my head, elbow wide. And I roll up without dragging my shoulder to my neck. Exhaling, up I go. Inhaling and down. I press the leg that's bent on the floor. I press my heel into the floor, and I also pull up on my bum cheeks and my obliques when I roll up on the breath out. Inhale down. One more. And when you've let that one go, pull your knees into your chest. Just make sure that everything between the lower back and the ribs are activated. And then you're ready to roll. So here we go. I'm going to take hold of my weights and make sure you can see the camera. I'll do things slower, but they will get more and more intense. If you're not sure that you can do this, then you simply watch it first and then participate later. Feet are parallel, not jammed together. Arms are by the side, so you're like a Dalek. Do you remember how we do this in the studio? And I'm squatting, pulling my upper arms by my sides. Weights or no weights, cans of beans or no cans of beans. Exhaling down, and obviously anything in standing positions is in neutral pelvis. If you're not sure where neutral is, next time we squat we'll stay. Just do that little prep, still keep your upper body connection. Breathe out and pelvic tilt. That takes you to imprint. Breathe in, breathe out and release it again. And it's only the tailbone pelvic tilt. It's a tilting under. We're just going to do one more of those and then stay where you are. Getting that warm up, we call it the deeper. The reason this is slightly different is because you're holding load. Small load, I hope, and you're only doing this if you don't have shoulder issues. So I'm deepening and deepening. We did a lot of this in yesterday's video. You're making sure you wake up, lengthen and activate your hamstring glutei with the breath, and then let your arms hang, keep your legs bent, forwards roll the spine. Big breath in and big breath out and return back up. Now you've got your 5 squats with your elbows in. 5, breathe in 4, and then 3 more. You're going to do 2 more and 1 more. Have a pause moment, exhale and roll down. Put your weights either side of your mat by your feet and walk into your long arm plank. 2 breaths here, big breath in. And big breath out, firing up the glutes, big breath in, big breath out, you're in neutral pelvis, heels high, hips high, walk back to where your weights are, bend your legs, exhale and roll back up again. And we go, squat. Instead of keeping your arms by your side, you now can push your arms down in the direction of the mat, just in front of your feet. So basically it's a bicep curl, pulling the arms back. Next time you're down, you'll stay. Stay down there. Now, have your elbows by your sides, and as you do the deepener, still do the bicep push and pull and push. If it's in your shoulders, stop. Staying down there, let your arms hang, exhale to nod and roll down, put the weights by your sides and walk into your plank. Okay, adding on point and flex with the ankle joint moving you pull through your armpits. 4 more. You're in neutral. You're pulling your bum cheeks tight together. 2 more. You're breathing. And hips high, heels high. Bend the legs, pick up the weights, hang the head and roll up through your spine. Okay, we're changing. You're now going to step forwards and back. Step forwards and back. Keep your arms by your sides. If you can add a push of your arm, that counterbalances. Remember, you're not pushing your arms forwards across your room, you're pushing your arms in the direction towards the end of your mat. You breathe, land on your heel and return. Once more each side. Now this time stay with your right leg forwards and your left leg back. Chance to reposition, tuck your bottom under. Remember, you could do all of this at the bar without weights, but now we're waking up the quadricep on the back leg, and you're going to learn to add a little bit of push and pull. So I'm not forcing the upper body work, I'm finding it, core connecting with the breath. I'm actually wobbling all over the place because I'm talking and not really breathing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll slow it right down. 4, 5. Remember, look at what you're doing if indeed it doesn't make sense. Okay, stay down there, bottom tucked under. The arms were like this. All right, and now we deepen. If it can't go generally into your back of leg, in other words, the back leg through the front of the thigh, this thigh here, then do it very, very kind of general rather than specific to the thigh. So position 1's here, check it out everyone, and then come back to stand. We go forwards with the other leg, land it, position it, and you're going down and up. So I'm trying to give you a visual. If you're not sure, I'm lowering the back leg, pushing one arm and pulling then the other arm. So push and pull, push, pull, push forwards, pull back, push forwards, pull back, push forwards, pull back and stay, both arms in and deepen. The deepening of the leg work is through the back leg, through the front of your thigh, quads. Keep it there, breathing and push all the way back. Okay, ready for your squats. We go 5, pushing through your arms, down to the floor. 2 more. This one we stay. Big breath in, roll down. This one we stay, into your plank. Breathe. Now, pull the right foot to tap the floor and push it back. It just taps under your hip. Tap and back and tap and back. Breathe. Tap and back. Breathe. 1 more. And then hips high and walk your hands back. Bend your legs and you stood up. You're ready for your lunge. So lunge, step back, step forwards, step back. Push with your arms. Land on your heel on that front leg. Pick up your heel on your back leg. This next time, stay forwards, and now you've got your quad on your back leg. So let's take our arms wide. So your arms are like this. New arm position, lowering and lifting. People, if it's not in your lower back, if it's not in your hip in a wrong way, get used to moving and kind of make sense of this move. If it hurts anywhere, stop. So that's the move there, and then we're going to step back again and step with the other leg forwards. Position yourself, and it's like that. So first of all, just showing the arm pattern. Okay, 2 more. I know I missed out the lunge and return, lunge and return. It's a learning moment. Okay, next time you've got your arms by your sides, step back. And then you're ready for your squats again. So we squat, squat, push out, pull back. So push your arms forwards, pull your elbows back. 2 more squats. I hope you're getting hot, I am. And you stay down when you squat. Check everything. Breathe out to roll down. Walking to your plank or lower your knees if you need to. And you've got your foot tap. So your neck bends, your hips don't twist. 2 more. 1 more each side tap. Okay, and then lower the knees and you've got your chest press. Now I like taking my elbows wide because my shoulder doesn't feel happy with narrow. If it's too intense with really long legs, simply make more of a box shape. You have 2 more of these. Chest, shoulders forwards, and ready to tuck. Feet go under, slide everything back, up you roll, and you're ready for your lunge. So let's have our arms here. I'll face the camera. You will lunge, open your arms and close. Or you can pull your arms down by your sides and lift them up. If that hurts, you're all wrong. So practicing your arms. Breathing. Going to change position, keep going. So remember, you've either got arms pulling down sideways or arms opening as you lunge and close. Remember, the lunge is your heel goes down with the front leg, your heel lifts up for your back leg. Okay, staying in the lunge, are you ready? With this position here, we're staying, adding a new arm position, so you're going to do like a bicep curl as you send your quad off the back leg into its longest line. Bicep curl, breathing, you can hear my breathing, keep it going, 2 more, back knee leads the journey down, and then pull yourself back, step forwards, taking it to the bicep curl, stabilise, the front knee doesn't travel forwards of your ankle, and your armpits stay tight with the upper arm, into the ribs. The bicep curl's gentle. Go for 2 more, and last one, and step back. From the top, let's go. Squat, and squat, and squat. 2 more squats, bottom back, knees back. Last one, be patient, breathe. Breathing out. The bending ribcage breath out. Let the weights go to the sides. Walk yourself into your long arm, and from there, exhaling, knee, pull, tap and tap. No movement of the pelvis, core hollow in the abdominal area. Last 2, last 1, and then lowering the knees down. Ready for your chest press, wide, forwards with your shoulders. Forwards and forwards. 2 more, elbows wide, core connect, and then put your hands back together again. You've got your hovering knees. Yes, you have. Big breath in, breathe out, let the head go down, bend your ribs, and then we lift up and we lower down. Breathe. Up you go, looking for your feet, heels high. Your hips and your thighs lift, your heels stay high, and you push the ground away, leaving your head hanging, feeling the obliques get involved, and then keep your hips up, walk your hands back to where your feet are, tuck your bottom under, and roll your spine up. Slight change here, take your legs wide, so you're going to be here as we add the wide squat. Have your fingers together and sumo down and up. Yes, I'm in neutral. I'm making sure both thighs go really wide open. And yes, all of this, obviously except the floor work, can be done using the bar. So you might just do this and do all the standing stuff and miss out the all fours for lots of reasons. But not if you're part of my elite groups. Yeah, that's everyone. Everyone is part of my elite groups. Stay down in that sumo squat. Okay, reach your arms out sideways, and here I'm in turnout. My thighs are reaching wide, my arms are reaching wide, and my arms, to be safe, imagine grazing the lower part of the circling arm position. So the weight touches the side of the knee joint, Okay, and I'm sinking in, core connecting, stay, breathe. You're going to take your right arm up in the air and side bend over. Deepen the squat plie and come back up. Going to change sides. So cueing you, wide, turn out, squat. The left hand or the right hand's on the knee, doesn't matter which. The other arm's up in the air and you side bend and deepen, deepen and come back. Let's repeat that. Take your knees wide, breathe and smile. Take your other arm up, bend your elbow, bend your ribs, deepen the wide leg position and come back up. Don't let your knees roll in. Down we go again, big breath. Arm up, exhale, and coming back again. Okay, you're now going to pull your arms in sideways. Okay, stay deep, open them out again. So now we're going to take the arm circles in the opposite direction. Brush past your thigh, in the outside of the knee. Brush. Now the muscles that lead to the inside of your knee joint should just feel really warm. The inner thigh should be feeling really warm. And that's what this is all about. Deepen, float your arms to the ceiling and come up. So now we've got the pull down, sit as deep as your body will let you, and the push up. I'll describe it. My arms are coming out sideways and down to the outside of my thigh or knee. Feel it and push up. And again, and up. Big breaths. I hope you're feeling a deep connection with warmth. Okay, staying where you are now. Keep it till it feels really, really intense. That's the purpose of this. My arms are reaching, my chest is open. The deltoid muscle over the cap of your shoulders should feel stronger and the chest's open. Okay, and pushing all the way up. Ready for side taps. So maybe not as wide on this one. And keep your weights to one side. You'll bend and tap. So I do a kind of sit back squat and tap my leg. The tap then becomes a lift. We used to do something called star. So if you can work, this is star. You take your arms open, you close them as you land the leg. You take your arms open and you close as you land. Make as much of a diagonal line as you can. Load the heel on the leg that you're balancing on for that moment there. Okay, 2 more. Same leg, ideally. 1 more. Go down and stay. Ready for your other side. So a reminder, my arms, fists are together. I'll open and you'll find that as you get into this, it ends up more and more balanced. Exhale to push, inhaling and star and star. Trying to land with both feet level. Of course you're in neutral. If it goes into your neck, get rid of your weights. They're no use if it's not in the upper arm and upper back. Okay, from this position here, next time you land, you're going to land, sit down and go to tiptoe. So I mean wide. When I say sit down, I mean sit your seat down. Okay, now we're going to do a bit of boxing. So play around with turning the weights to face each other and push, pull, push, breathing. I've got my heels up. I'm now going to keep my arms still and press my right heel down. And then I'm going to lean into the right heel, keeping the left heel up and pushing the weights in the direction of that right knee. As a push and pull. 2 more here, sit into your bum. 1 more and centre. Now pick up your other heel, plant the heel down of the leg you're turning to and same again. Load your heel, don't roll through the ankle. Pull your elbows back. 2 more. And last one and you ready for your star? So we go star, either side. Lower and reach. Dip, push. Load, energy. Find the floor and push the floor away. Find your arms and open them. So this is your star. You lean diagonally, lean. So if you hold it slower, you'll find you get to know what muscles are trying to activate for the star. Last time, and land with your feet wide again. Final exercise, taking your arms by your sides, big breath in, exhaling, nod, and forwards, bend your ribcage part of the spine. Stretch your legs out and push your weights and hands backwards. So you're here, forwards bent, and then bend your legs, tuck your bottom under, and come back together. Okay, to finish off, we'll go back down to the floor, lose the weights. We're going to finish off with side plank, followed by an abdominal connection. So we go 1, 2, into plank. I'm going to turn onto the sides of my feet, then bring my hips down, raise my hips up. If I can take my hand up, I will, creating a rainbow effect, and then come back into your long line plank. Changing sides. Lower the hips down, find your shoulder stabilizers, reach up, rainbow if you can, or keep both hands down, and other side. And repeat. So if it's too intense, don't do the dip down, just do going from one hand to the other, okay? One hand to the other. Okay, finish that one off. Bring your knees down, a quick stretch of the spine, and then swiftly finishing off with the, actually let's do seated rolling down. You can use your weights for this. So your rolling down goes as far as your body allows. The weights pulling forwards on the roll up will give you a little bit more energy. Inhale, exhale, roll. As far as you can go, as far back as your arms will reach, circle them if you can. Exhale always to roll back up. Inhaling, exhale, roll the ribcage, spinal area. Inhale, reach, exhale, push the weights forwards to assist yourself coming up. Bottom bones tuck under, you go through imprint. You take yourself into arm circles. As your weights come to your thighs, use your pelvic floor and obliques and. 2 more. Rolling back, reaching backwards, sweeping and last one. Rolling back, arms circling, the breath out has to be the rolling all the way forwards and up. Get rid of your weights. If you're still with me, hamstring stretch. Take your left leg forwards in a bent position. We've done this before. Have the hip open on the back leg and then put both hands onto your thigh and stabilise, pulling your right hip bone forwards of the back leg, lifting the chest up and nothing in the lower back. Breathe. And then this, do the opposite. Straighten out the front leg and pull your bottom back a tad. You see that? I get a hamstring stretch. Breathe. And then we go back to position 1, which is the reach. Now I'm going to reach my right arm up of the back leg, so I'm getting on my hip flexors. My abdominals are still tight, so pull those abdomens in, those bellies in, and then push with your front heel and find yourself both hands equal with each other, sitting bones not twisting, but your seat feels like it's pulling backwards. It's not a round lower back, it's a neutral, flattened lumbar. You know it's right because everything here gets a lovely stretch. Okay, change legs. So we go. Your right leg is forwards. Everything is level. And I'm pulling myself forwards with my back hip. That's my left thigh to hip area. Put both hands on the knees to make sure you're not just resting on your front thigh. My front knee is not forwards of my ankle. I'm lifting my chest, getting a decent lengthening position here. Are you ready for the opposite? It's your hamstring now, so front leg goes straight. You bend your elbows and pull your bottom back. Straight into a lengthened hamstring stretch. It should feel pleasant. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Check you've got your pelvis level, sitting bones reaching away. And then come forwards again into that lunge. But this time, take up your opposite arm, your left arm for left leg back. So it's the back leg is my left, So my left arm is up like I'm reaching. Breathe, don't sink, and ready for your final stretch. Back into your hamstrings. None of this should be pinching anywhere through the sacroiliac area, the lower back, anywhere. All in the hamstring glutes. No pinch your hips at front or back. Everything deep muscular, okay? And let that go. So you've now got just your double hip stretch. Kneeling up, pulling your hip bones back. Core connect to everything and lean. And feel the spring. So as I go back here, core connection, in neutral pelvis, lean and touch the heels and back. Lean and spring. When you load the trunk stabilizers and then you lengthen the muscles on the front of the thigh, you get a spring reaction as long as you're keeping the whole tension from the front of the knee all the way to your armpits, using your breath. Last time. And from there, exhale, you're now kneeling upright, nod the chin, and forwards roll your spine till your hands are on the floor, tuck your toes under your feet, come backwards to your heels, leave your head hanging, arms hanging like a ragdoll would, and then roll your spine all the way up, roll your shoulders, and roll the shoulders, and breathe. So there you have it, Pilates style FiT HIIT. If it's your first time, amazing. Even if this is just video, great, well done. Don't forget to use the pause button. Don't forget to do it at different times of the day. And hopefully that's woken you up completely. I'll say goodbye for now. We've tried to name all the videos in terms of get the number accurate and the moderate levels or the lower levels in there. So have a good look so that you know what you're reaching for on a daily basis. Have a great Wednesday. Goodbye.